so I saw this post. I got my Paige Becker shirt on Rookie of the Year. Okay, so yeah, it says, what is the best second album? Here are all the picks. Here are all the picks that we got today. So yeah, I just want to give my takes. So out of these, I'm going to give you guys top three. Let me know what you think below. Okay, so number one, I would have to give it to B-Day by Beyonce, bro. B-Day is my album, bro. B-Day is my album. Like, it's one of my favorite Beyonce albums for sure. We're looking at stuff like Kitty Cat, which is probably my favorite Beyonce song. Green Light was so good. Okay, Freakum Dress is such a good song as well. And she is false starting one of those two at her tour, and she did that in Renaissance, and she did that Cowboy Carter, and that shit pissed me off. You're gonna do that, and then you perform If I Were a Boy. Like, let's be serious, Beyonce, please. But those songs, what they did for me, okay, she said, stop, I ain't ready yet, okay? So those songs, absolutely. Sugar Mama is an underrated gem on this album, too. So we have to talk about that, bro. Like, Deja Vu, Upgrade You, those are great songs. I like most of the songs on this album. Like I continuously say, I am not a fan of Get Me Bodied. I'm Not Hungry. Resentment sticks out like a sore thumb on this album. It's a good song. I'm just never in the mood to hear Resentment. But yeah, for the most part, this is a great album, okay? And then especially if you're looking at stuff that didn't even make it, like Creole. That was such a good song that didn't even make it to the album. But yeah, everyone knows this album loud as hell, and you either love it or you hate it. And I'm one of the people who happens to love it. Recorded this in 2-3 weeks. Beyonce was on a tear. One of Beyonce's best albums. Also, that's number one. That's number one. I'm sorry. Like, yeah, it's not even close. And then looking at my other options, at number two, I'd probably give it to SOS by SZA. I tweeted the other day that I think SOS is better than Control, and people jumped me, but I mean, I don't really care because SOS, like, I mean, both are great albums. I have to preface that. However, you know, I like SOS more personally. Okay, so favorite songs on this, Shirt. I'm about to listen to Shirt after this because, you know, if you were following SZA at that time, you remember the snippet getting teased, and we didn't get that song till like a year later, bro. You don't understand what we had to go through to get Shirt. I'm glad she called it Shirt and not Bloodstained, but Shirt, like, that is one of my songs, okay? So I have to give appreciation to Shirt. And then other stuff I liked on this album, Blind was a really good song. I love the instrumental. I love the whole moment there. Also have to give some appreciation to stuff like Kill Bill, Seek and Destroy. That as a tour opener, I saw her on tour. It was a really good tour opener, so I like Seek and Destroy a lot. Ghost in the Machine with Phoebe Bridgers was a good song on this. The title track, SOS, was good too. Like, most of the songs in here, Forgiveless, that was a good, like, this was a good album. So that's going to be top two. And then I'm only going to give myself one more album. So I would probably end up giving it to the Lorde album. I probably would, because I think it's Lorde's best album. So I have to give some love to that. And then picking one last album, I'd probably give it to Melodrama, honestly. Just because it's probably Lorde's best album. I enjoyed it. You know, Perfect Places. Yeah, she really gave Perfect Places. Liability Reprise. I always say that song doesn't get enough. So I have to give appreciation to those songs. Right? And then if we're looking at stuff like Sober 2, that beat, the way that it switches up in that song was so good, bro. She don't make singles like Green Light no more. Now she want to troll us with that What Was That BS. Don't even get me started. But it was a good album. I like the production by Jock Antonoff. So that's top three. Quick thoughts on these other albums. I haven't heard this Madonna album, so I can't give an opinion. The albums I've heard of hers are not for me. So I would probably not like it. That's my guess. Britney Spears, you see, the thing is, she had Max Martin on this album, and a lot of the songs are blended together. We had Stronger, and then we had pretty much every other song that was trying to be stronger, okay? Like, the production blends together. Lucky. You guys kind of overrate that song by her, no shade. So, yeah, I mean, we had a few good songs in here, but, you know, it's not one of her better albums, in my opinion. Christina Aguilera Stripped, one of the only times I will give Christina a 10, because this is a good album. I was talking about this in one of my recent videos. But Walk Away is one of my favorite Christina songs. Can't Hold Us Down. She was wrong as fuck for that spray tan that she did, and she knows it. And that's why I said she was the first Google gone black, and they tried to jump me, but I was just joking, like, and it's still true, but I just thought it was funny. Like, it wasn't even that serious. So you had that, what was it, Get Mine, Get Yours, Underappreciated. I mean, Beautiful is tired, low-key. But yeah, the album tracks in here, this was a good album. It runs too long like all of her albums, but this, yeah, this is like honorable mention. Avril Lavigne, I only got, halfway through this album. I'm Not Hungry. The Avril Lavigne albums that I've heard are not for me. For me, she is a singles artist, and that is okay. And like I said, every time I be making videos about anything other than Avril Lavigne, here y'all go asking me for my opinions on Avril Lavigne. I'm not hungry. I'm not hungry. It's not looking good, guys. Taylor Swift, Fearless Taylor version. Now she owns her masters. So yeah, but this is still better than the original. So quickly favorites. Jumped and Fall. Why did that come to mind first? But Jumped and Fall, The Best Day, when she says, "I have an excellent father. His strength is making me stronger. God smiles on my little brother. Inside and out, he's better than I am." Like that whole bridge, like I tear up every time. Like that song is so emotional for me. But I really, oh no, Christina Aguilera. But I really like that song a lot. And then you had stuff like Forever and Always piano version. I'm trying to remember all the songs. I'm forgetting everything. Fearless, the song was really good on this album too. I'm trying to think. I'm definitely missing some stuff that's going to haunt me. I'll try to edit that in. But, you know, some of those platinum tracks, if you know, you know. Like, she had some really good songs on, like, why is this? It's escaping me. It's really bothering me. Okay, so, yeah, that's my thoughts there. Teenage Dream, I told you guys, was carried by the singles, in my opinion. Yeah, the single sold the album. Adele 21, also carried by the singles, in my opinion. There was a good album track or two, but this was stuff like Rolling in the Deep, Someone Like You. Those songs carried this album. No shade. Lady Gaga, Fame Monster. I liked some of the songs on here. If we're looking, I think Bad Romance was on this. I was talking about this again in one of my recent videos. But Lady Gaga albums are very inconsistent for me. I think I only like about 2 of her albums, if I'm being honest. That's just my opinion. Amy Winehouse, this was a great album. This was a great album, okay? Because it was like, we had stuff like Tears Dry on My Own. I think that's what the song's called. So that one was good. Some Unholy War was such a good song on this album. Obviously, you had Rehab, which was a classic. Back to Black. Like, this album, listening to it, it's kind of depressing because it's like she has seen what's going to happen to her in the future, and it's very depressing in that way. But it's solid music. I think, so I like the album a lot. Olivia Rodrigo, Guts. This is also probably another honorable mention for me. Really enjoyed this one. Get Him Back. That was my song. Ballad of a Homeschool Girl. That song, smash hit to me. And then we have to talk about Making the Bed. One of her best songs. I Don't Care. Vampire should have got what Driver's License got. And I always am going to stand on that opinion as well. Solid album. I like that she did more up tempos, because I feel like on the first album she did too many ballads. So yeah, this album was it. Should have got more promotion by the label. They just expected the fans to do everything. No, y'all need to get y'all ass up and actually promote the album. But of course they didn't do that. And I'm waiting for Olivia to come back and snatch back her chain, because they're very much disrespecting her at the moment. And I can't take that. So Olivia, you need to get a new album. Please. Like, we're waiting. I haven't heard the Lana Del Rey album. I have to be honest. Billie Eilish, I like stuff like Lost Cause, Haley's Comment. There was good songs. I have not listened to the album since I did my review on it, 4 years ago? So that tells you how the album has done for me in the rotation. And then the last album that we got here is the Dua Lipa album, okay? Carried by the singles again. The album tracks, the Future Nostalgia, the song is not good. I didn't like Boys Will Be Boys, but you had Levitating, you had Don't Start Now. Like, you had songs on this album. So the singles carried the album. She had 6 to 8 really good singles. I will give her that. You know, I think The Air was great. The album, however, outside of the singles, I'm not hungry. I am not hungry. Let me know what you think down below. Okay, so just to recap my top 3, I gave it to Beyonce, I gave it to Lorde, and then I gave it to SZA. Honorable mentions, I would give it to Amy Winehouse, and I would give it to Olivia. But let me know what you think below.